Welcome back to Everyday Exercises. Today we're going to be getting into some upper body work after our warm up. We're going to do some push-ups, curls, dips, bucket lifts, maybe do some overhead press. I'm going to try to do some dead hangs, not pull-ups. I'm just going to do some dead hangs and just see how my arms perform with that. So today is going to be focusing on the upper body. Getting a bit of a late start today. Been kind of a busy day doing this and that. So kind of procrastinated getting started late. That's okay, we're still out here. And then I'm going to be doing a 35-minute walk on the treadmill. So I'm going to try to do something a little different today. I'm filming different, and I'm also going to possibly edit some of the walks so you're not having to see the entire thing. I'm trying to condense the video a little bit so it's not so lengthy, but still try to show you everything that's relevant. All right, just want to warm up really good here. Not really doing much, anything heavy, of course, with the legs, but we're still picking up weights, and so I want to get my knees really warmed up good. And I'm going to do a fairly long walk. 7 kilometers per hour is the pace I'll be doing this walk at. Get the trunk loosened up some. I'm going to do a considerable amount of arm circles. I'm going to skip the jump ropes today, as I really want to get my knees a break here. I'll probably do some tomorrow. Today is on the upper body. I'm going to do a good bit of arm circles here. Probably at least 50 on each rotation, clockwise and counterclockwise. Let's do some arm swings. Do some scissors as well. Definitely want to be fully warmed up, upper body, before we do some of these exercises. But we're still going to loosen up the hamstrings and the knees. Never gonna skip that because we gotta do the walk anyways. All right, feeling pretty decent. The knees don't feel tight. I want to keep it that way. Try to do about 30 on each leg of these leg lifts. All right, let's stretch it back out here. Just let me know in the comments too if you actually want to see me doing the whole walk or the whole run. I'm just trying to, I want to try to be more efficient with the video length. I don't think people want to, for the most part, see me walking the whole time. Alrighty, so tomorrow we're going to focus on core. I'm going to try to maybe do a couple of new exercises that I've seen. I will try to execute them properly, best I can. But we're going to give it a shot anyways. Alright, just want to get my back really stretched out here. Alright, we pull some stretches here with the quads. And I think we'll get right into our first exercise. I might just do the dead hang first. Or maybe the dips, I don't know. Let's see. All right, I haven't done these in a while, so I don't even know if I can even hold up at all, but I will try my best. The problem is this thing isn't tall enough, so I'll have to just try to hold my feet up. That's about all I'm willing to try with that. I haven't done even any kind of hangs, pull-ups, or anything in literally years and years. So we're gonna be going really slow and steady with that thing. That said, I didn't feel too bad. Might be saying something different tomorrow. That might have loosened me up for the dips. So I got a lot of coaching on this online, and I'm going to get bands eventually. But we're going to try to do more of a proper technique, or better technique at least, rather than go for a certain number. So let's see what my arms are willing to do here. All right, so went much deeper. Hopefully did a little bit better technique out there with that, but that's as many as I can do doing it that way. All right, so that's our dips, dead hang. I think we'll go to do some, let's do the curls here, and we're still staying with the 20 pounders. Again, till I can do 20 of these, I am not going to those 35s. I might just break down this week and go see if I can get me some 25s. $15. I think that was more than I did the other day. Let's loosen up the arms just a little bit. I think we'll do the, we'll do some overhead press here in a second. That's another weak one I have for me because of the shoulder, but the dead hang seems like it loosened me up pretty good. So maybe I won't feel too much. Let me just kind of go through the motion here. Doesn't feel bad. We'll see how it goes. We're going to stick with the 20s. See if I can get a middle of this thing. Go really easy here. Oh yeah, feel it now with the weight, that's for sure. Just the right side. We're going to be real steady here. Ooh. It felt better as I started started going up, but those first few reps, I didn't think my right shoulder was going to be able to carry that weight through. I have to be very careful with that one. I think I'm going to hit the bucket lifts next, and then we'll, believe it or not, finish up with the push-ups. So it's a pretty quick session here. I'll use the 35s for a bucket lift. All right, there. Legs about shoulder width apart. Arch your back slightly and just look up and go really smooth up here. Supposed to squeeze a little bit at the top. Didn't do that. There we go. All right. Whew. All right. Arms don't feel too tight yet. Just kind of loosen it up a little bit more. All right. We're going to finish up with the push-ups. I made a progress of 30 of these the other day, so after doing all that, I don't know what I can do, but we'll see. I'll just keep going until the arms stop going. Alrighty. See how the shoulder feels going into this. Not too bad. Oh man, but I am tired. All right, about almost 24. Makes sense. All right. Not too bad, not too bad at all. I'm going to leave with that, and we're going to hit the, believe it or not, just going into the walk. 7 kilometers an hour. We're going to hit 35 minutes today. Okay, coming up on 5 minutes, knees feeling good. Got a little warm, so I have to take that jacket off, as you can see. Doing good, 7 kilometers an hour, still. All right, coming up on 10 minutes. Knees still feel good. So I suppose was a struggle today. It felt like kind of a lazy day, you know? Like you just didn't feel like doing much. I did a few chores, but not a whole lot. Got up late, got some extra sleep. So On a lazy day weekend, when it's not great weather outside, it can be really tempting to skip the workout. But I got out here anyways. I wanted to do some upper body work. Probably could have got a few more sets in because I went through it fairly quickly. Next time I definitely will do, I will double up on some sets for some exercises. Try to get more out of my arms. But like right now I'm doing a 35-minute walk, and combined with the upper body work, even though it was brief, it still would have been better than watching the Panthers lose today. So the moral of the story is just go ahead and make the effort to get out here and do something, or outside if it's nice, or at your local gym, or whichever. It's definitely going to be worth being consistent. It's going to show up later in progress of your exercises or your treadmill performance. When you're doing a long walk like this, I'm coming up on 15 minutes, by the way. About 30 seconds, be 15 minutes. But when you're coming up on when you're doing a long run, or it could be a run or a walk, but there's another obstacle you have to encounter, and that's just boredom. So you have to kind of just, you can get a song in your head, you can listen to music, make a phone call if you're able to talk while you're walking. Something to distract you, plan your week or whatnot. But it does require some patience when you start going over 30 minutes a day of cardio. Now, you'll get used to it. It just takes a little bit of time. Kind of get in your zone, and the time will start going by a little faster each time. But it'll test you. Sometimes you'll just want to step off this thing. Of course, if you're outside, you have to finish your course, unless you're doing a loop course, or can make a shortcut. But on this treadmill, you just have to stay with it mentally and be determined to finish. All right, that's 35 minutes, and I'm gonna slow it down to 5.0, get a full cool down here, at least 4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, and covered just over 4 kilometers. I'll tell you right now in a second. Probably up to 4.1 now. But either way, it was a good brisk walk. I only had one episode where my right knee was giving me trouble, but it only lasted briefly. Yeah, 4.1 kilometers now. And so overall, that was good. I'm glad I didn't try to run today, because I'm pretty sure I would have aggravated the knee again. So tomorrow, we might start out as a walk, but then end up as a run, or maybe run in the middle. So we'll give ourselves a little bit of chance to warm up and see if the knees hang in there for at least a mile. I'm just gonna cool it down all the way here. Yeah, so today's theme was just trying to fight the lazy day syndrome on the weekend. Not great weather outside. Had a few things to do earlier in the day. Just kind of tired and want to just chill out and watch a game or something. But it's better just to go ahead and come out here and just knock this thing out and stay consistent. It's going to provide gains in the future by doing so, even though at the moment it doesn't feel like it. So these are the toughest days to fight, and you're going to find them, especially in the winter, it seems, at least for me, because it doesn't feel that great coming out here sometimes when it's cold. if it's nice outside next week, I might try to find a place where I can work out outside if it's not too many people walking around or whatnot. We'll see. It's going to 4.0. All right, legs feel pretty good. Let's see where I'm on the see where I'm at on the time. Just turned 38, so about 3 minutes into the cool down. I'll do one more minute. Go down to 3.5. Very casual stroll here. All right, so that's going to conclude it for today. Tomorrow we're going to work on the core workout, and I might try to introduce a couple of new exercises with it, but we're just going to work on the core and give it a good solid effort. 35 minutes on the treadmill afterwards, starting out with a walk, and I'll try to do some running in between there. If the knees feel good, I'll give it a shot and try to hold for at least a mile if I can. I'm going to slow this down all the way now. 4 minutes cool down so far. Let's go ahead and stop it from here. So have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you tomorrow on Sunday. Take care.